say this, but I'm not the alpha that you want to challenge. Because my true alpha is right there. So if you want to challenge one of us, you have to go through all of us. Ain't that right, alpha?
So true. I'm back. I stepped down because I had to. Now I'm back. So, you want to challenge? Let's challenge.
You want to fight me one-on-one? Well, listen up well. He was my trainer. So I suggest you shut up and sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down.
Before you have to deal with him.
And I'm ready.
And we're all ready.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting edition of This Week in the Shire. I'm your host, Dan the Tech Man Martin, coming to you live from an undisclosed location somewhere deep in the heart of the Berkshires, as always. Just another week, a little late this time. It's the new year. I had to take a couple days off. Went a little hard. Had to recover, you know. The sickness that's going around kind of got everybody. Got me a little bit. I was down for like 2 days, just useless for 2 days, but I'm back, baby. I'm back. The pod's back. We back live. It's 2025, and we're gonna hit the ground running, tearing shit up. I got a lot of ideas cooking. Got some things in the works right now. I don't know if you could peep. Got the merch coming. Right now, this is going to be some exclusive underground shit. It's not going to be easy to get. I'm making it myself. It's time consuming, and I don't know how I would even get it to like random people. But if you know me, I can get you something. Talk to me. But it ain't going to be cheap. I mean, I'm talking, you're out here buying Gucci belts and Louis Vuitton purses. You better be willing to dish out for this shit, because this is the exclusive. This hoodie alone was $7,000, but I managed to scrape together my money and I got it. But that's the kind of shit we're talking about here. So if you think you're going to get your hands on some TWITS merch, just be prepared to pay out the ass, because this is exclusive shit, you know? You're not really paying for the quality. What you're paying for is the exclusiveness of it. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, 2025 is starting out crazy. California's on fire. It's pretty wild. I think what's really wild is that they're acting like it's the most apocalyptic shit ever. I mean, it is pretty bad for LA County, but this is the thing. You gotta be careful with statistics, because they keep saying like this is the worst fire in the history for LA County, like, and then there's always qualifiers, and you got to understand what those qualifiers are. Like, LA County hasn't had a big wildfire because it's usually like a little bit up north more, I think, or something. And whatever, I'm not an expert on fucking California wildfires, but God bless everybody. Hopefully everybody's safe. But for the most part, it's just like $1 million mansions and all these huge houses in Malibu burning down. No offense, like, I mean, I'm sure it still absolutely sucks, and fire is terrifying, dude. It's like that shit really scares the shit out of me. But I think most of those people are going to be just fine. They got insurance and they're all getting out of there. So, but some of the images and stuff are crazy. But you definitely got to be careful online. I almost got like people are posting pictures and videos that are not even, some of the shit's AI, some of the shit's not even from this fire, it's from other fires, some of it's from the Maui fires. So you just gotta be careful. Like, but some of the pictures that they showed were pretty fucking intense. So it's certainly scary stuff. Fire's not to be fucked with. And we just had one recently in the Berkshires burn a whole bunch of fucking acres, and I don't know what the final statistics were, if houses were lost or what the deal with that was. I didn't keep up on that, but I know it was crazy, and we couldn't stop it. It was just doing whatever it wanted to do. It wasn't like It wasn't like it just like we had to wait for it to rain to be able to like slow it down and then contain it and then get it out. But yeah, if it wasn't for the rain, that thing's just doing whatever it wants to do. So fire's very scary. That shit's scary. Speaking of fire, like I said, this merch though, whoo! If you want $7,000 hoodies, I'm thinking probably $6,000 for the hoodies. I'm gonna cut a deal. $6,000 for the hoodies, probably $5,000 for the long sleeves, $3,000 for the t-shirts, and we'll go from there. Whatever else I end up cooking up, but yeah, right now long sleeves, hoodies, and t-shirts. Absolutely no discounts, non-negotiable, and all U.S. dollars only. I got a new producer on the podcast. He's helping me out, my buddy Leo. So if you got any issues or if something goes wrong with the podcast, just email twitspod@gmail.com. That's the email for the podcast too. I don't think I've said that on here. But yeah, it's twitspod@gmail.com. You know, if you got questions, you got complaints, put it in the subject line. Fucking Leo sucks. Fuck Leo. Fire Leo. And yeah, we'll go from there. But I'm going to give him a shot. He works for pretty cheap. So, yeah, we're going to see how it goes. So far, so good. Let me know what you think. How's the sound? How's it look? You know, but I got a lot on my plate. I got a lot of other things to worry about, so I can't be doing everything behind the scenes 24/7 all the time. So I had to get somebody and bring somebody into the fold. So we got Leo in here. We'll see how it works out. Yeah, it's the new year. And speaking of the new year, I don't know if anybody watched the New Year's Eve show. Holy crap. Hold on one second. Yeah, the New Year's Eve show on ABC, the Dick Clarke one. Wow, this is wild. It was just like so much happening. What's his name? Ryan Seacrest is the host, and dude, he just looks old. He looks old and weird. He looks worn out. He looks like he's had enough. He's just not. His heart's not in it anymore. You could tell. They had this other chick, Rita Ora, who I think is like a pop star. She had a British accent. Well, she had about 14 accents throughout the thing. So that chick she's an absolute pro. She's the real deal. She deserves like twice whatever they were paying her. She was the real deal. Rita Ora, she handled herself well. She was conducting the whole thing, like going back and forth, like seem flawlessly blending from one thing to the next and making it not awkward. But then it would go over to Seacrest and it was just awkward. Like a couple different moments that were so weird and just whatever. I think I might have some stuff written down here. We'll get into it. But yeah, it was very, very weird. The Tanashi performance was a little bit much. It's like, she's kind of in the middle of the stage. She's like grinding her pussy on the stage, like legit, like almost in a split, grinding her pussy on the stage, like 100%, just doing nasty shit, and like barely wearing anything. And then the camera zooms, and all the people that are like right along the little catwalk that she's on, it's all like 13-year-old girls and shit. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what's happening right now? And all the people that are like, the camera goes around, and all the people that are like dancing and acting like they're having the greatest time of their lives, it's the fakest shit you've ever seen. And it's almost like you could tell, like somebody just told them, like, all right, you're about to be on camera, like, look like you fucking having fun. And then like they're like, oh my god, ha. Or like if they're right in the front, it's like that's part of like the deal, is they're like, yeah, that's probably why they put little 13-year-old girls there, because they're like, yeah, these bitches are gonna go crazy over, you know, anybody that comes out on stage. But they're fucking going around, and like I said, every time they show somebody, they're like, "Oh my God, it's New Year's! High five, high five! This is so great!" It's just like the fakest shit ever. And then at one point, I don't know, they must not have fucking told this chick, or maybe they did, and then she just had enough, and just what a hero, you know. But the camera goes to her, and she's just straight ass like face, like, I want to go home. I've had enough. Like, if you've ever been out with your girl, and you look over, and she's giving you the "I've had a fucking enough of this" face, "I want to go home" face. There's not one noise that needs to be exchanged between the two of you. The look alone, it says 1,000 words plus. And it's so funny. Like, the look this chick had on her face was like, get me the fuck out of here. Get this camera the fuck out of my face. And I was just laughing so hard. I pointed at my girl. I'm like, babe, that's the only person who's being genuine, because to be dead honest, that's how everybody there fucking feels right now. It was raining. It was cold as fuck. It was like, literally, it was like 34 degrees or something. Just cold enough to not snow. Like, terrible, terrible circumstances. If it was just a couple degrees colder, it would have been snowing, flurrying. Everybody would have been like, it would have been magical. Instead, it's fucking raining and miserable. But yeah, that New Year's Eve show was a real shit show. And then for some reason, they kept like cutting to Puerto Rico, and they're like had all these performers from Puerto Rico. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. You cannot make this shit up. Leo's first day on the fucking job, and he fucks me. Yeah, you fucked me, Leo. You fucked me. Oh my God, dude. Dude, I had a cooker. Now I'm mad, see? I had an absolute cooker going. I was probably about 40 minutes in to an absolute just shredder of a pod. And what happened? I'll tell you what happened. The mic somehow stopped working. So I only got like the first, I don't know, 13 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that. And then all of a sudden the mic's cut out. And the mic was on the phone, which is not it. So on that note, I might snap Leo's little neck. It's up in the air right now. I'm debating. But Leo fucked me. First day on the job, I knew we were going to have a couple, bumps in the road, a couple hiccups, but I did not expect this bad right out of the gate. He's really going to have to step his game up. I mean, if I can do it by myself better than that, then, what am I paying you for, Leo? What am I paying you for? So anyway, can we get back to the fucking podcast? Holy shit. I think I was about to go on a rant about how they kept cutting to Puerto Rico in the New Year's Eve show, and it was just wild. It was wild. They went to the Despacito guy. He was performing at one point, and he goes to like give the microphone to the crowd, and literally it's just crickets. It's crickets. Nobody gives a shit. Everybody's just sitting there recording them with their phone, and it's the most embarrassing shit ever. And I was just dying laughing. But God damn it, Leo, you really took the fucking wind out of my sails, Leo. I'm about to fuck you up, Leo. Man. Let me just take a sip and cool down, because Leo's about to get worked. Son of a bitch, Leo. Anyways, TC killed it, minus the L. TLC killed it, but no left eye. But they did a good job. It was raining in half of the performances because they were performing outside in like Times Square or something. What a shit show. But yeah, they killed it. And then Teddy Swims absolutely killed it. He absolutely killed it. He's pretty much a beast. Did I fucking already say this shit? See, dude, now I'm getting lost in the sauce. You're a real son of a bitch, Leo. You know what this episode is going to be called? I'm going to fucking break Leo's neck because, fuck, man. You really ruined my fucking whole vibes, Leo. This is why, if you want it done right, you got to do it yourself. It's just a one-man operation at the end of the day. That's why I do these things like this. I've offered to have people on. Nobody ever shows up. Everybody said they would be guests. Once it comes time to be a guest, fucking crickets out here. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, I don't know why they kept cutting to Puerto Rico. This shit was... Oh, the funniest part with those, on the closed captioning, it kept saying, singing in a global language. I'm like, motherfucker, you're singing in Spanish. Like, it's not a big mystery. I don't know. That shit had me dying. Anywho, it's fucking winter. It's cold out there. We got like a cold spell coming through. And also, everybody's, speaking of cold spells, everybody's got the cold. And everybody's got the flu. And it seems like this season, everybody's being a real bitch about it. Like, they're literally acting like this is some fucking new shit that they've never seen before. And it's just like devastating everybody. And how is this possible? It's this, we've never seen a strand like this. And it's like, oh, you mean the fucking cold, stupid? Oh, you mean the flu? The same shit that comes around every fucking winter, that we deal with every fucking winter. How is it possible that all of a sudden you're just brain dead and don't remember that this happened to you same exact time last year, same exact thing, put you out of commission? And it's like, also, if this little common cold that rolls around every year puts you down for 2 weeks, that's not the cold's fault. That's your fault. Maybe you need to put down the fucking fast food. Maybe you need to stop DoorDashing fucking 5 days a week and fucking take some vitamins, hit the gym, and get your shit together. Maybe go outside, get some sunlight. Because you shouldn't be put out, down and out for a fucking week and a half, 2 weeks from a little common cold or any of this shit. And if you are, you got to fucking work on that. You're not healthy. You should know you're not healthy and turn your shit around. Just drink more water. Do something. But just know it's not some fucking special magical fucking flu. Also, yeah, you're getting older. Guess what? It's not the same one as last year. You know why? Because you're a year older. You're a year fatter and softer and fucking weaker. You know what I mean? So get your fucking life together. It's just a cold. It's not that fucking serious. Stop being a bitch. Take some vitamins. Drink some fucking water. Sleep it off. You know what I mean? Get back to work. Stop fucking crying. Goddamn cold. You think you got shit to cry about? Listen to this shit. There's these crocodiles in Indonesia, and they've learned to pretend that they're drowning. And so like they literally they flip upside down and stick their stupid little crocodile arms out of the water, and you can like see their fingers and shit, and it looks like two little like arms sticking out of the water. So people are diving in to go save like somebody drowning, and it turns out to be a fucking crocodile. 1 second you think you're like the hero in a fucking action movie, the next second a crocodile's got your whole ass in his mouth. You know what I mean? It's a problem out there. People are getting eaten up. And what's crazy is like if I saw two little arms sticking up in the water, I'm diving in. Like, you're gonna rescue a kid. You're not gonna, I mean, I don't know, maybe you're not gonna, like, I'm gonna rescue a fucking kid. If I see something that looks like a kid drowning in the water, I'm jumping in that bitch. Like, if it looks like some old ass like wrinkly hand, you're 90, fuck you. You had a good run. I'm not risking my shit to go in there and get you, unless you're my grandpa or something, but I don't have one, so it's unlikely. And then, but if it's a kid's, like, your instincts are just gonna kick in. I'm mine for sure, and I'm jumping in that water. So like, I would be one of the ones that one of them little crocodiles got, and that's scary as hell. Because it's like you're so gung-ho to get out there and like, boom, 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 you think you're saving a kid. And I wonder how quick they are. Like, I wonder how like dialed in they have it to like, do they just whip right around and just fucking snatch you, you know? Or are they kind of slow and dumb about it? Do you kind of have a chance? Like, I don't know. Scary shit, though. But yeah, watch out. Crocodiles are snatching motherfuckers out of rivers. So you think there's a drowning kid? Might not be a drowning kid. Might be a crocodile trying to snatch you up, bro. Make you his lunch. So just keep your head on a swivel out there. These animals are getting smarter. They're learning. They're learning tricks. Oh, man. There was this guy, this dude from Russia. He was a wrestler. And in his whole entire career, he went, listen to this shit. This is crazy. He went 887-2. 887-2. And his only 2 losses were his very first match and his very last match. It was Alexander, Carolyn, and they called him the Experiment or the Russian Bear. And just imagine, like, he was at the top of the game, at the top of the top of the game. He was doing that shit in the Olympics and the World Championships. He was just running through everybody, the top of the top of the top forever. And he only lost his very first match. He took a L, and then he was like, never again. Never again. Just started snatching dudes up and slamming them on their heads. He was just famous for just body slamming dudes. Just an absolute savage, explosive savage. Just snatch you up and just boom, just slam you on your fucking head. Oh, it's just amazing. You see some of the highlights, it's incredible. But yeah, he lost his very first match, then just went on a rampage forever. And then I think it was in the Olympics, or maybe it was in the World Championships, but I'm pretty sure it was in the Olympics. He lost his last match. It was the gold medal match, if I remember correctly. And he lost his last match for the gold medal and then retired. But how fucking crazy is that? You know how, like, that's like dominating on a level that most people could never even fathom in any sport or anything ever. That type of, like, just absolute domination. Just a freight train, an unstoppable freight train. It's just incredible. But yeah, shout out to the motherfucking Experiment. That dude was a savage. And pushing into 2025, you know what I mean? Keep that fucking energy, dude. Keep that Experiment energy. Be a fucking animal. Be unstoppable. Take your L and then just turn it into an unstoppable force, you know? 2024 was an L for a lot of people, and it fucking sucked. It wasn't my best year. I mean, it was a good year. It wasn't a bad year. I'm not over here gonna cry about it like I got the cold, but it was a good year for me. And but 2025 is gonna be better. 2024 could have been better. It's gonna be a better year. I got big plans, got big things cooking. So, looking forward to just working my fucking ass off, getting shit done, and having blessings fucking rain down on me from the skies, because that's all we really hope for, you know. Slanging some of this merch. If you want, $6,000 hoodies, let me know. I got you. It's not a big deal. I could probably even deliver them. I mean, for $6,000, it might be a delivery fee, but we'll see. We'll see. Depends. If you buy 2 hoodies, maybe I'll waive the delivery fee. So we'll see. But a couple goals moving forward for 2025. I want to, for sure, I got to go on vacation. I haven't been on vacation, like a real vacation, in a long ass time. Me and my girl got to get the fuck up out of here. Got to ditch these kids and fucking hit the road, Jack. Really, really got to just go find a beach somewhere and clear my head. Need about a week and then get back to it. But at some point, that's one of my 2025 goals, is to hit the road, go on a real vacation. Another one, for as far as the pod's concerned, I want to get this thing registered like a LLC, and so we can get a Patreon popping and get it going. I know, like, it's kind of stupid to say that now when I'm getting fucking 12 views an episode or whatever the fuck. I mean, whatever, it's 50, but bump these numbers up. Put the shit on your Nana's page, yo. Tell your boys to tell their boys. Tell your boys about your boys. Get it popping. Twits is where it's at, yo. Twits pod, blah, 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 blah. It's that easy, dude. Next thing you know, I'm doing donuts in a Lamborghini, bro. On the Patreon, obviously, behind a paywall, but you know what I'm saying. Gonna make this happen. Gonna get ballerific with it. And I'm gonna spread the love to everybody around me, and it's gonna be fucking amazing. But it all starts here with hard work, dedication, putting it in every single week, fucking grinding. And that's what I've been doing, dude. I've been grinding. I've been putting in the work on this thing. I'm a couple days late, but it's the first, I had to kick off the new year, and I didn't know. I wasn't really enthusiastic the first couple days. I was a little hungover. Didn't really have a lot to talk about other than that crazy fucking New Year's Eve show, which was just wild. But yeah, I didn't have a whole lot to talk about and shit, so I was just kind of fucking whatever. I was a little blah, and the weather's been fucking wild cold, crazy cold out. So on that note, it's just been a little slow to start the year, but we got it popping. I've been working behind the scenes. I got some merch put together, designed this shit myself, fucking put it all together myself. So yeah, it's been something. Moving forward, though, like I said, the main thing, we're going to fucking get Leo in shape, get him fucking working the ones and twos appropriately, because obviously, I mean, we had our hiccup right out the gate. He doesn't know, I could have been more on point. Maybe I put too much faith in him. The first episode, I shouldn't have fucking maybe thrown so much on his plate. I should have fucking... but that's how I'm the type where I learn. I get thrown into the fire. I learn better like that. If you try to like keep the training wheels on and baby me through some shit, I'm for one, I'm probably not gonna do it. I'm gonna give up because I'm like, this is fucking boring as fuck. But for two, I'm not gonna learn as good. If you just throw me in, boom, I'm gonna learn real good. So that's how I thought Leo was gonna learn. But Leo's a little fucking. He's got a little pea brain apparently, so you got to really hold his hand and walk him through shit. But we'll get there. But yeah, hopefully it didn't ruin the vibes of this one. It really breaks my heart to have that flow going and then to just have it busted up like that. It's just, what a devastating way to, start Leo's fucking podcast journey with me, but whatever. I think I'm rambling on about Leo too much. I don't have much to talk about. But yeah, 2025 goals, man. I just want to kick ass, take names, fucking. I'm kind of joking about all the merch shit. I am selling merch on the low behind the scenes. It's not $6,000, but hit me up if you want some shit. I'll let you know what's up. I'm trying to get the podcast popping, moving forward. I got a bunch of ideas. I don't want to say too much. I feel like every time I announce I'm going to do something on here, it does not fucking work out. Oh, I'm going to have a guest. Oh, I got this. I got that. Doesn't happen. So I'm not going to say shit, but I do got some ideas cooked up. It's going to be, I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a little different, but it's going to bring some new vibes to the pod and get other people involved, maybe. Fucking definitely not Leo. He's on the hot seat right now. We'll see how this thing gets edited and put out, but Leo's on his last fucking leg. Anyway, yo, if you listen to the pod, if you made it this far, yo, where we at? Yeah, we're about there. If you made it this far, if you listen to the pod, you fuck with your boy, drop that like, fucking drop a comment, share it on your Nana's page, all that good shit. Man, I'm just so disappointed in Leo. He really fucked me on this one. Leo, I should slap the shit out of you, dude. As soon as this fucking camera's off and this mic's off, whoo! Because technically you're my employee, so I can't have that fucking going out to the public. But just know behind the scenes, Leo's about to get his fucking ass handed to him. God bless. Good night. Love y'all. Peace.